I hated my parents with everything in me. Every word and action from them felt like it cut deeper. But over time, I realized that hate wasn't the whole story, and what came next changed everything. My name is Rachel Miller, and for most of my teenage years I hated my parents. I don't mean the casual kind of annoyance kids have when they're told to do chores or grounded for breaking curfew. I mean a deep, burning resentment. Every word from them felt like an attack, every action like a reminder that I would never measure up. My dad's strict rules, my mom's constant criticism. It was like living under a microscope where everything I did was wrong. By the time I turned 18, I couldn't wait to leave. I told myself I'd never look back. I packed up my car, drove across the country for college, and cut off contact except for the occasional holiday call. Even then, my words were clipped, sharp, designed to remind them that I hadn't forgiven a thing. I thought distance would finally give me peace, but the anger followed me everywhere. It colored my friendships, my relationships, even the way I treated myself. Then something unexpected happened. During my junior year, I was struggling with classes and money. My roommate dropped out suddenly, leaving me with rent I couldn't cover. I was too proud to ask for help, but the stress ate at me until I finally broke down. That night, without thinking, I called my mom. When she picked up, I braced myself for the judgment I was used to, but instead, she just listened. No criticism, no lecture. Just a quiet, "We'll figure this out together." It was the first time in years I felt like she was on my side. From there, things started to shift. I began noticing details I'd ignored before. How my dad worked double shifts so I could afford braces. How my mom stayed up late sewing costumes for school plays even after long days at work. Their words had often been harsh, yes, but underneath it all there had been effort, sacrifice, and a kind of love I hadn't been ready to see. The hate I carried for so long began to unravel. I realized that what I thought was cruelty was sometimes fear. Fear of me failing, fear of not giving me enough. The weight of their own struggles had spilled into their parenting, and I'd mistaken it for rejection. I'm not going to pretend everything magically healed overnight. There were still arguments, still moments where old wounds reopened. But now, instead of hate, I felt something else, empathy. I could finally see them not just as my parents, but as flawed human beings doing the best they could. Today, my relationship with them looks completely different. We laugh more, talk honestly, and forgive quickly. And though I once swore I'd never be like them, I find myself carrying pieces of their strength, their resilience, and yes, even their stubborn love. The truth is, hate was never the whole story. It was just the surface layer, hiding the complicated truth underneath. What came next? Understanding, forgiveness, and a chance to rebuild, changed everything. Full story added in below.